Danny Acosta for Fight Magazine here with Jon Jones' Muay Thai trainer, Phil Nurse. Kru, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. You?
With Jon Jones coming into this fight, he's fighting a wrestler. So what kind of adjustments have you had to make to his stand-up game, if any?
Not a lot. Not a lot of adjustments at all. His opponent is a very good wrestler, and we've kind of put things in place for the wrestling. I don't want to say too much. The fight's only on Sunday, so I can't tell you too much.
What progression have you seen in Jon Jones from his last camp to this camp?
He's progressed in a lot of the ways. I'm the stand-up, but in his jiu-jitsu, he's made big moves. His wrestling, he's made a lot of moves too. This fight, it could play a part in this fight for in the wrestling. Sorry, and just as a growth as a person, there's a certain amount of immaturity that he had before. You just are. When you're young, that's it. And he's still young, but he definitely has got older, better together in his head. His whole training, how he trains now, it's a lot more professional and a lot more coming together as a total athlete.
What do you think washed away that immaturity?
I think just looking at what's coming with it, because I know when you're young and you see these things, you want to be the star, you want to be the great guy, you want to be on top of the world, and then when it comes, it's like, whoa, this is really coming. And I think he's really had to see what is coming and say, you know what, I gotta step up with this. I gotta step up to whatever age it is to deal with this, because it's getting a lot. He is getting a lot of press, a lot of everything that's coming his way right now, and you've got to grow up with that, else it'll just crush you.
And how do you feel he matches up with other strikers in the 205-pound division, your Shogun Huas and so forth?
I think he matches up with any of them, as far as I'm concerned. As far as stand-up's concerned, the guys who are not with us in our team, he matches up with those guys great. To come along and to fight any of those guys who's up at the top of the market.
Because you guys have such a tight-knit team all over the country, how have you guys made sure to cultivate Jon Jones and keep his head on straight and make sure that he progresses as a fighter from fight to fight as he should?
Well, we all talk about that all the time. That's how we all talk. I speak the same way. Greg speaks the same way. We all talk about a team element. That's how Jon he's made it so far, I suppose, without necessarily being in the team, but he's come into the team. He's expressed to us that he feels a lot stronger as a team, and we always keep that, reminding him that this is a team thing. You will get so far on your own. In the team, you'll get a lot further. So, and I think he's starting to feel it now and understanding that, you know what, you can only go so far on your own. And when you're in a team and you know that team believes in you and you believe in that team, sky's the limit. So I think that's going to make a strong thing for him.
Prediction for the fight?
Jon Jones to win.
Method?
I can't tell you that. That's a secret. You'll find out on the day, though.
Great. Kru Phil Nurse?